Hello, everybody. This is our first Learning Through Playdates Parent Hub. So I wanted to go ahead on and make a video on what we're going to talk about and what we're going to be kind of dabbling in for this week and next week. Okay. Okay. So just taking a look at my Canva. So for the past beginning of this month, we have been doing our Bugapalooza, starting off with all things bugs. And as you guys know, we've been doing life cycle of a butterfly and a ladybug, or just bugs in general. We did our first project, yay! With our worms and bugs. What is it? The worm and dirt cups that we did on Friday, which was a great success. I hope everybody enjoyed it and ate really well. They looked like they had a good time. So this is our PowerPoint that we've been working off of, which is Bugapalooza, and we have our little friend May. So I created a little bug guide that teaches us about the different bugs, and her name is May. And her favorite bug is ladybug. So she's dressed up in a ladybug. And this is also to say that, the children are always welcome to dress in cosplay. If they have costumes like bug costumes, or they want to dress up as a archaeo sorry uh a bug, we call them the people who kill the bugs, exterminator, or any kind of relationship that has to do with the theme, they're welcome to dress up as. So May has on her little costume, and you really can get these costumes from Amazon as well. So she's been guiding us about bugs, the life cycle of a bug. We talked about the ladybug. So we're going to finish up talking about bugs this week, and possibly go into talking about plants. But I really want to kind of just finish it up with bugs and spiders. Okay. So we've got up to thus far. And so now we're here with the life cycle of the bugs. And of course, we talked about the butterfly, right? Um, and we're going to be talking about the praying mantis, and we have a video of the lightning bug, and then we have a cute little game. It's called the Firefly Fun, and we're going to do estimation. So with our math, we've been talking about different shapes, and we're still going to piggyback on that, and then also estimation. So this is our estimation jar. The kids get to guess how many fireflies are in the jar. We also have a word hunt for letter recognition and word recognition, um, early literacy. So we have some of the words that, bug words that we have here, and they get to find them in the apples. And then we go into talking about spiders. So what is a spider? We have a video of a spider. We're going to learn about the different body parts of a spider. I also want to do that with the bugs too, and do a worksheet with that. Yeah, so this is where we're going to end this week in talking about bugs and spiders. Also, it is Asian Pacific American Month. And here in the States, we lift up Asian Pacific Americans, or just Asian Pacific in general, globally. So we have some information here about the Asian Pacific Americans. So we'll also talk about that this week as well. So that is for this week, for um, May 17th, or the third week in May, I'll just say that. the third week in May. And the second week, we will follow up with talking about plants. So this is our plant PowerPoint. We're going to learn about different plants. We'll also learn about how to care for a plant, and they will also get to grow plants. We'll do the bean project, like the lima bean project, or any seed that you want to do. If you don't have lima beans, you can do any kind of seedling, and they're going to do observations and watch it grow. And the observations can be written down or they can be drawn. Some of our children may not know how to write very well. Others may write, proficiently. So drawing is also welcomed. And we'll learn the parts of a flower. Okay. So all of this will be learned. Okay. Um, Also, again, we'll be, growing our plants and flowers and such. Also, we have sight words to go along with this. It's called Pretty Flowers, and you guys will get a copy of this as well with the sight words of the different flowers and plants. In your what we call our Playdate packets, which have your worksheets and games and flash cards as such. You guys will have that included for this week. So I'll be sending that off tonight, um, or early in the morning as well. Okay. All right. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, this is our worksheets for the plants life cycle. Also, we have some phonological awareness and literacy here, learning about the letter B. Since we're talking about butterflies, we have the letter B and do uh different things with the letter B, such as, just recognizing the words, as you guys can see. And here the kids can match the words with the other words here. They cut it out and, do the matching of the words. They'll be able to cut it out and then match the words to the pictures. Okay. And then you have this paper again, and they get to cut it out and put the letters of the words in the bubbles. Okay. Um, And here are some little B words that could be put in a bubble. Now you can make copies, multiple copies of these, and the kids can put the words in the bubble as well. They could put these words, or they could put these, or they could put these words as well. Okay, so that means you have to make multiple copies. Okay, and same here, you can make another copy of this, and they can match the words here, and then put the words here on the empty bubbles. These are just extras, okay? These are just extras, these two. And then we have a special little book, a little reader. It's called Bunny with a B, Sight Words. And you can find these free books they are sponsored by the Unite for Literacy. I use these quite often in learning through Playdates. It's a really good uh let's see, Unite for Literacy. What is this Amazon here? Oh, okay, no. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know what that was kind of hanging around here. Um, this link. Okay. Unite for Literacy. I'm putting this in this link bar so you guys have access to it. But it keeps doing the same thing. But anyways, I want to show it to you. Um, let's see, what can I use? This is Unite for Literacy. I want to make sure you guys can see it. Hopefully it's sharing. But let me reshare the screen. Okay. It's called Unite for Literacy, and they have free books, little readers for your littles. So we're doing Bunny with a Bee since we're in the springtime. We're talking about butterflies. Also, want to point out that you this is also in other languages as well. So you can go to narration. Let me show that again. Okay, it says English, but you can change the language. So you have to go to narration, and you can go to Spanish, and it will read in Spanish.
Un conejito con una abeja, por
Bunny with a Bee by Holly Hartman.
Un conejito con una abeja, por Holly Hartman.
Okay. I'm not sure what all languages they have. Um, yeah, I'm not really sure, but yeah, I'm not sure how many languages they have. It looks like just Espanol and maybe Korean or something. Um, yeah. So let me change it back to English. Okay.
Bunny with a Bee by Holly Hartman.
So this is great. If the children want to do it themselves, and it'll read for them. All they have to do is click the mouse, or if you have a touch screen, they could touch it, and it'll read.
Bunny with a Bee by Holly Hartman.
Okay. Um, Let me close the book, and I'm going to show you the beginning of it. Look at all these books, lots and lots and lots of books, um, that we have here, that they have here. A lot of books. Um, Play-Doh Fun, all kinds of books. And also you can go to categories and look at all the different categories that they have here. Um, you click on the categories and just kind of thumb through them. You can search. Maybe you want to find something about animals, and they'll give you all the books about animals. Or books about colors. They have a lot of books about colors. Very nice books. Maybe you want to find something, a math book about mathematics. They usually have number books. Maybe you put numbers. You got to kind of play around with the keywords, numbers. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, I love, 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 United, for literacy. So this is a free, um, oh, there are some more languages, written languages. Um, and it kind of changed the configurations on trying to find the different types of uh languages. I'm not got to kind of play around with it, it looks like. But anyways, we're going to be using this throughout our class. Okay. So yay. And feel free to use it outside of class as well. You have the link in your Playdate packet. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that's that. These are some sight words as well under here. These are sight words. And you're welcome to go over that with the children. Also, we have this could be a game or a worksheet. Um, this will be blank. Let me duplicate that page, okay? Um, I'm going to take all that out of there, and you're going to have it, it's going to be looking like this. Okay. It's going to be um, a blank, what do you call it? Bubble gum machine. And they can cut out the bubble gum and put it into the machine with glue, or they can make their own bubble gum and use markers or crayons and create bubble gum bees in here, and then afterwards they get to count them. Okay, so we got math and we have early literacy. Okay, they can even categorize them by colors, get categorization. They can estimate how many they have. Okay, have created. All right. And so this is the worksheet where you get to cut these out. Or again, the children can use markers, crayons to create their own little bubble gums in their bubble gum machine. Okay. So this is our packet here for flowers. Okay. And you guys have the project already for the four stages of the life cycle of a butterfly and a ladybug. And I sent that to your email. Okay, so you should have that information. That is due on this Friday. Okay, our four stages of the butterfly and ladybug is due this Friday. Okay, all right. I'm trying to think of anything else. Yes. Also, in our newsletter, let me see if I can bring it up. I have so much stuff. I'm so sorry, y'all. Um, this is our newsletter. If you did not receive a newsletter, please let me know so that I will be able to give that to you. Okay. I'll email that out to you. If you are still interested in having an open house with me, please let me know so that we can coordinate times and dates. We have information here, in our newsletter. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Okay. We have the Playdate. Playdate activities. Yes, this is our special project. If you can do it, we want to grow real butterflies. This is our butterfly project. It takes 2 weeks, and so this can carry out even after May. It may go into June, and that's okay. But this is our butterfly project. You can go to Amazon and find the butterfly, um, the butterfly kit with the live butterflies. Please make sure that you read it carefully because some of them don't have the live butterflies or the live larvae. So you want to make sure you read it thoroughly so you know that you have the kit with the live larvae. Okay. Also, this is our book list here. You guys are welcome to purchase this in your own library if you don't have these books. But I have it on my Kindle. Um, and or I use YouTube, of course, for the read alouds, and also our sensory box. Okay. This is very special. Sensory boxes are something that we use and learn through Playdates. I'm going to show you our ones from last month. This is from last month with Imanja. And let me see. Yeah, I guess the screen is still sharing. I hope so. But with Imaja, I created her oops, sorry. I'm trying to make it a little bigger. There we go. I created her sensory boxes with a simple plastic box, or you can use a shoe box, and it has different beans in there. Okay. And so I put some beans in there for since we talked about community helpers. This was last month, guys. Not this month, but last month. I you know, I use like black beans for the road or dirt. And then at what was that, Aldi's. They had like a little sensory kits. We had the Play-Doh in here, and it also had like the little construction cars and a cone and little spongy rocks. So I put all that in her sensory box. You can create a sensory box as well. Let me see. Let me show you from this angle. Okay. You can also create a sensory box as well. And so that is here in our newsletter on how to create that. Okay. This is stuff you can get at the dollar store, really cheap, or you can even make paper bugs. Okay. Everything doesn't have to be bought. You can use paper bugs, paper flowers, you can use rice. You can use spoons if you don't have shovels, use spoons, anything in your kitchen drawer will work. Plastic cups. Um, you can modify this. This is only, just a guide. Make it sustainable for you and affordable for you and the babies, okay? So this is just a sample. It doesn't have to be exactly like this, but it is a guide, okay? And we did our Yummos demo. We had a great time with that. Yay! And again, these are parent hubs. I usually hand them out on Sundays, just to prepare you for the week, or if I have anything special that I needed um, to talk to you about. Parent hubs may be every week. It may not be every week. Maybe everything, that I can say in one session can be covered. But if you have any questions or concerns or anything, the parent hubs are here for you to meet up with me, not just on Sundays. It could be after, after our class or another day, but parent hubs are for you. Okay. This is, parent hubs are what makes us kind of stand out from other virtual classes, because we do have parent coaching as I'm doing now for academia. And then also, you can talk to me personally about your concerns. So yay for parent hubs. It's a great sharing space. Okay. So yeah, definitely take advantage of that. Okay. All right. And then in June, excited about June. June is a great, great, great month. It's Let's Travel the World. So this is a great time for children, and also, older children too. If we have older children that want to participate to learn about the world, we're going to go on for 2 months for June and July. We will be in this theme, Let's Travel the World. Okay. We're going to be learning about different countries, different, cultures. It's going to be something really phenomenal. We're going to have the kids to pack pretend suitcases or pretend luggage or bags for their trip. We're going to be talking about that, geography, social sciences. All of this is going to be a lot of fun. Taste different foods, do, family projects if with your children. If you are also from another country, or, you're bilingual, or, you want to share some of your cultural experiences, whether you're bilingual or not. Maybe it's some family culture that you want to share in the class. You get to do that. Definitely this month. I try to do that every day, all the time while we meet, but we get to really dive deep into culture during this month. So I'm super excited about that. Also, please, if you have any friends and family that would like to participate in our summer camp, this is actually our summer camp, Let's Travel the World summer camp. Please invite them. Invite them, at least for the 2 months, Also, if you get someone to sign up and they sign up and commit to learning through Playdate, you get 2 free classes off your tuition. Okay, so please, please, please pass the word. We want more learning through Playdate classes to start. All right. And I want to thank you for participating and entrusting me with your littles, and also coming off of out school for learning through Playdate. Thank you for entrusting me. You guys do not know how much that means to me. Thank you so much. I was almost in tears when everybody said, yes, Miss Jocelyn, I'll go with you. Thank you so much for your continued support. I really, really appreciate that. Also, I do want to be transparent, about this month. Um, this month is a very special month. It's a little bit of emotional month for me and my family. If you don't know, Imaja is my niece. And when she's with Learning Through Playdate, she's either with me or my mother. But Imaja's mother, who is my sister, passed away in 2024. So this is it could be an emotional month for our family. But just want to let you know if, maybe Imaja's not feeling great or she may not want to be on camera or anything like that. Or, maybe I might have a bad day. I just want to let you know that this is what's going on for this month, as her death anniversary is on the 26th. The 26th or the 25th. And then her birth month is in June, which is June 4th. That's her birthday. So May and June is a very emotional month for us. And it may be maybe a bit emotional for Imaja as well. So I always like to, stay transparent to the families, just stay keeping them abreast because we are a learning community that is about social emotional learning. So I try to keep everything fun, and also be aware of the social emotional aspect of learning through play dates. Okay. So yeah, just want to let you guys know that. Keep you abreast on that. And let me see if there's anything else that um I need to, yeah, I would like to share this as well. Yeah, and we also want to open up opportunities for our parents. We are going to also do like professional development for our parents in our parent hubs. And if you are interested in becoming a Playdate leader, e-child care instructor like me, we're going to have opportunities coming up very soon. On doing this. So if you're a stay-at-home mom or you know some moms who are stay-at-home looking for entrepreneurship or what we call in the educational world edupreneurship, and would like to be a e-learning instructor and have your own learning through play dates going on, we're here to train you on that as well, through our own in-house training. So if you know anyone or you yourself may be interested, please let me know and we'll let you know the opportunities that are available. Okay. All right. Well, this ends our Learning Through Playdate Parent Hub. Thank you so much for your time. If you have any questions, please let me know and I'll be happy to answer your questions. All right. See you guys in Learning Through Playdates where fun plus learning and learning plus fun equals a great time. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.